you nuts or something?
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid
You
so.
want to be a big guy?
Yeah. Am I on the air?
Hello, it's me. I'm Lucas, Edge of Dream Space, and this is part 3 of going into this in-depth audio collage. So what I'm going to do actually is save everything that we've made so far. How you do that is you go into File, you go into Export Audio. You're going to pick a name for it and pick a location. So for the name, I'll put clips together before edits. Always pick a folder. You can make a folder. So for me, it's on the desktop. I have Edge of Dream Space as my own place. I'll put this in here. And then if you want, you can give it a name, like an artist name. You can fill in this information. I'm not going to. And then let's keep it at the highest rate I can. Usually 192 is pretty darn good. Most of the stuff you record off the internet probably won't be much higher than 192 anyway. But CD quality, wave format, they're going to be able to be recorded up here. So I keep it up there anyway. And so just to make sure that it's saved, here it is.
I wonder which way to go.
So I use the VLC player because it's the most stable player I know of. So that's what that cone is there. And actually, if we want to, we can throw that back in here. So you just click it and drag it right in. I'll just put it at the bottommost spot. Go ahead and mute it. But this also is an archive of all the sounds. Why would we want to archive them? Because this next step is to ruin everything. We spent so much time with detail and fussing about, oh, does it sound good? Where should this go? Now it's time to just ruin everything. Absolutely ruin it. What do I mean by ruin everything? I mean, do everything you can to make this stuff sound weird. And this is where I get to actually go into some things that are fun to do with these tracks. So let's take this.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Let's go ahead and split the track. Now what you can do is change this either a little bit or a lot, and it'll make it sound different.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
So you get free echo that way, and it's sort of like a panning effect.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something? Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
And so the further out you get from phase, as they call it, that's one thing that happens. But when you get closer to phase, another thing happens.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Let's see how close we can get.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
So it almost sounds like a speaker, like a speaker effect, a loudspeaker.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
So that's really funny when someone's shouting too. So what I'm going to do, my gosh, he's like jumping around so much, is I'm going to give these a little bit more room, because we want room. So I'm going to keep this simple, not go too crazy, but I'm going to go as crazy as I can. I'm going to split the tail track on this one. See, it doesn't really make that much difference here. And see, it's not really worth it because there's so much sound happening there.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid so.
I'm too sugar.
Hey!
I wonder which way to go. I wonder which way to go.
I'll move this one a little bit.
I wonder which way to go.
That's noticeable. Which other ones?
You'll hear from me later.
All right, we're going to split this one, do the same. Let's make it a, undo. Let's only select one of them. Let's make it a big one.
You'll hear from me later. You'll hear from me later.
Here, let's make it even more.
You'll hear from me later. You'll hear from me later.
Heard enough from you already.
And then when you say you'll hear enough already,
Heard enough from you already.
let's get in there. Change just a little bit.
Heard enough from you already.
This is subtle. So that's one of the effects I enjoy. What else can we do?
The apology could have been stronger.
There's nothing you can do.
I wonder which way to go.
Let's see, here's another fun one. So I'm going to take this. Actually, I'll take this, move it down. So we got some room here. Let's start doing some fun stuff with echo. So I'm going to generate some silence just behind this clip so that stuff can happen. I'm going to highlight all of this. Delay and reverb. Echo, echo, echo. Let's preview.
I wonder which way to go. Which way to go. Which way to go. Which way to go. Which way to
So
go.
it's already interesting. So that's the delay time is 1 second. So every second, then every second, it's half. Half is the decay factor. So that's what that looks like.
You'll hear from me later.
So let's do this one next. Now this is one of the ones that was split up a little bit here. So we just have to make sure to highlight both of the tracks. Let's get the silence in. This time we're going to make the decay factor more. What happens if we make the decay factor 0.75? Well, it's going to take twice as long to get lower. And actually, in some cases, it might be much more than twice as long, actually. So then you get...
You'll hear from me later. 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 You'll hear from me later.
The apology could have been stronger.
Actually, I want that to be more more frequent. So what I'm going to do, make the decay time half. Let's preview it.
You'll hear from me later. 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 From me later.
So maybe not that much. Maybe we'll make it 0.75.
You'll hear from me later. 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 You'll hear from me
I like
later.
that.
You'll hear from me later. You'll hear from me later. You'll hear.
That's actually almost a perfect loop. So that's what we get.
I'm too sugar. You'll hear from me later. 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 You'll hear from me
The
later.
apology could have been stronger.
There's nothing.
It's actually fun to have this end right as the other one starting. Like,
The apology. The apology.
and so it's right there.
Apology could. The apology
let's have it end around there. So I really like handing off sounds one to the other. It makes it much more seamless. So
Lumps of sugar. You'll hear from me later. 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 You'll hear from me later.
The apology could have been stronger.
There's nothing you can do now.
actually, I cut that off too soon. Maybe a little bit more time to marinate.
The apology could have been stronger.
There's nothing you can do now. There's nothing you can do now.
All right, now let's do something with this. We're just trucking along. Do the silence. Do the silence. Highlight everything. I'm just going to do one more thing with this. We'll make it 0.1 seconds. Let's see what this sounds like.
There's nothing you can do now.
Pretty good. Because now it sounds like reverb. Let's go ahead and do it. It didn't go as far as I thought it would into the clip, but that's okay. It's all it needs. I'll just get rid of this even. And I think there's one more thing I want to do with that effect.
I'm afraid so.
Yep. We're going to obliterate this sample. Always a fun time. So what happens if we do 0.9?
I'm afraid so.
What if we do 0.05? Oops, I want to listen to it.
There's nothing you can do now.
I want to obliterate it more, so hold on. Technical term. .98. We need more silence for that one. All right, let's do it. That's what that looks like. And it definitely peaks out up here. So.
There's nothing you can do now.
The apology could have been stronger.
Which way to go?
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
I've heard enough from you already.
There's 3 or 4 fun things to do with just that effect. Who's our next victim? Here, maybe this one. We're going to do reverbs. Always fun to see just what the preset does. Pretty good, actually. The preset will give you some idea. And so it only really crossed over a little bit into this area. So I'll get rid of this.
You want to be a big guy?
All right, let's just get a little bit more. So let's make the room size instead of 70%, 75%. Let's see what 90% sounds like.
You want to be a big guy? Yeah.
I think it needs to be bigger. 100%.
You want to be a big guy? Yeah.
Now, how much reverberance do you want? Well, if we go up to 75,
You want to be a big guy? Yeah.
I think it's pretty big. Let's apply it.
Heard enough from you already.
And then one more good one.
Heard enough from you already.
All right, so we got a large room. We've got a lot of reverb. But of course, I want more.
Heard enough from you already.
There we go. That's what we're talking about. Gonna hit apply. There we go.
Heard enough from you already.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
And just for funsies, let's do it again. It's Control R I just did.
Heard enough from you already.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
And right when it's tapering off here, we're gonna do it again.
Heard enough from you already.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid
You
so.
want to be a big guy?
Yeah. Am I on the air?
It's like a gong sound.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid
You
so.
want to be a big guy?
Actually, I'm gonna cut off right here. Just see what happens. Also, see what happens. I accidentally did one of the stereo tracks. Happy accident, perhaps. It's gonna make it so that one ear is a little bit more than the other.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
If I want to go, I go.
There. All right, who's not getting their whoopings? I think this line is being left out in the cold. So I'm gonna split this track. I'm gonna drag them out a little bit like that. Do this. Silence after that. Silence. Now this is kind of a cool effect. I'll explain it after I do it. So get that nice echo in. Let's keep it a bit more like 0.5. No, maybe let's make it 1 second. Delay factor can be 0.5, which I think is the default. Actually, just make it 0.9. So We're going to do that. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. However, sliding stretch. 100%. Let's just see what happens. It goes up in tempo. Make it 200. We're going to use that one. You guessed it, or maybe you didn't. What happens if you go negative? Oh, whoops. What happens if you go negative? You can't. Let's say it's a percent, so it's going to stop at 100. So let's go with negative 50%. See what that does. What happens if we go negative 75%? We're going to do that. There's not enough room available. I'm just going to take this one then and put it way over here. Now can you do it? Now what's this monstrosity going to sound like?
The apology could have been stronger.
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid so.
I'm too sugary.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
And there's nothing you can do now. And there's nothing you can do now.
The apology.
That's kind of funny. Both of them get dragged out so much right here. And I'm going to take this, actually, here. What we're going to do is add some silence. We're just going to make it goofier and goofier. This is what I mean by ruin it. Right? I'm going to copy this. We're going to put it somewhere else. Oh, gosh. Give me the yellow line. Okay, there it is. And that's same with the other one right there. I copy it. Here, you can actually even get rid of it. You trust your copying skills. There it is. So what does this even sound like? Maybe it sounds like trash. Maybe I won't even keep it.
The apology could have been stronger.
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid so.
I'm too sugary.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
It's sounding better. I need to get more out of this. Generate more silence. It's really chaotic sounding, actually, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, that'll do it. And then you go back into sliding pitch. And we're gonna go 200 again. It's getting pretty close to that part. Actually, you know what? And then we'll just reverb this out. How about that? We'll reverb this out and say we left this poor guy alone. Put this at like 75. All right, that's respectable. Let's just hear it.
The apology could have been stronger.
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid so.
Not too sure.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
And there's nothing you can do now.
The apology could have been stronger.
Which way to go?
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Got enough from you already.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually made a pretty cool section. Inadvertently, the theme has become madness. As you saw, we just went into tempo. Let's take a step back. So there's pitch, there's speed and pitch, and there's tempo. I'll do one of each just so you see. Pitch just makes it go up or down in height and pitch. 100% higher means this. A little grainy, but you get the idea. So why not? I'll do that. I've only done it to 1, so it's going to be weird.
The apology could have been stronger.
And there's nothing you can do now.
Got enough from you already.
We'll do it to this one now. And you know, that one was split, so you had a normal sounding one with a normal one with the affected one. Kind of made a robot-y sound. It's pretty cool. If it's both together like this, let's do the opposite direction. Now it's not negative 100, it's 50%. That's the thing. 100% one up is actually 50% down. So it should be an octave lower.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Maybe that's more than an octave. That's like a half a piano down. Actually, you know what? Let's go back on what I said. Split the stereo track. Let's just do that to this one. So I think if I just repeat it, it's still got the effect in there. Yeah.
Got enough from you already.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
But you get the idea. It makes it go up or down. I think that there is a...
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Ooh, this is a good candidate. There's a way to do what we did with the tempo with sliding stretch. The tempo doesn't have to change. It does not. But wouldn't it be funny if the pitch changed? Because that'd be like a question. Like,
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
let's try 50%, because that was a little intense.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
And I think he's doing the same thing here.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
We're going to make it go down. We're going to make it go down. So it looks like the maximum to let us go is negative 50%, which is pretty good. So let's see what this sounds like.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Okay, we've got 2 clips here. They can serve as contrasts. So this is a much more simple version of the tempo change. Tempo is just speed, how fast it goes. So if we want to be twice as fast, then actually what I'm going to do is copy this one and put it here. I'm going to do the opposite here. I'm going to make this 50% of its speed, meaning it's going to be twice as long of a clip. See?
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
Actually, see, it's a little muddy right there, so I'm going to select both of these and move them because I think it might sound better on its own here.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
Yeah, I'm nitpicking. I want to move this over a little more.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
There's like a sweet spot in here. I know there is. Somewhere between those last two spots. Let me try to explain it. It's really not easy, but you have to kind of trust your ear.
You're clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
You're clowning. What's the matter with you?
Because it's cutting off her voice a little more than I want to. And I want it to sort of be handed off by the previous clip, but not too handed off.
Clowning. What's the matter with you?
If I want to go, I go.
For some reason, that sounds good to me. Because the bridges are being completed in a similar way. It's like if you were waiting in line at the DMV and a person was too close to the other person, they'd start to like fade into them. You don't want to do that because that creates a muddiness. All right, what next?
Is he dead?
Just a boss.
I'm going to copy it because I might use it a couple times. I'll paste it right there. Next on our hit list is what happens when you change the pitch. The pitch and the tempo. So if you had a record and you slowed that down, a physical medium that contained audio, as you slowed the record down, the pitch would also go down. It's the same with any physical medium of audio. If you slow it down, the pitch goes down. So in a way, this is the most natural effect of the two, because oftentimes you can't just make the pitch go down or just the tempo go down on their own. If you go to a 50% change, then you get...
Is he dead? Just a boss.
100% change.
Is he dead? Just a boss.
Or if you go the other direction, negative 80%. I took that way too far. I meant to say 20%. That even surprised me.
Is he dead? Just a boss.
Let's use that one. So in a way, it's almost not as flashy or interesting as the others. But for the sake of completeness, I wanted to hit those effects. And I know it's kind of like taking our time here, but this is, again, the best way I can think of for demonstrating an approach to sound collage that's can do a lot. It can do a lot, and it's still on free software. So this is the end of part 3 of this. I'm just putting into parts like this to make it a little bit easier for myself. In part 4, we'll just go further into the different effects. But I really wanted to emphasize this part of it with delay, echo, pitch, and tempo, because there's so much you could do with just those. And of course, we have to listen to it. So this is where we're at after playing around with this for a little bit today.
I wonder which way to go.
Am I on the air?
Heard enough from you already.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Mighty, yeah.
Lumps of sugar in my tea.
Small.
Lumps of sugar. You'll hear from me later. 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 You'll hear from me later.
Small.
You'll hear from me
The
later.
apology could have been stronger.
There's nothing you can do now.
You want to be a big guy?
Heard enough from you already.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Small.
The apology could have been stronger.
I wonder which way to go. Which way to
Is he
go?
dead?
Which way to go?
It's just a rough.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
Heard enough from you already.
Fighting it. Small. Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid
You want to be a big guy?
Am I on the air?
Fighting it. Fighting it. Fighting it. Small.
The apology could have been stronger.
If I want to go, I go.
I'm afraid so.
Lumps of sugar.
Hey.
Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you?
The apology could have been stronger.
If I want to go, I go.
And there's nothing you can do now.
The apology could have been stronger.
I wonder which way to go.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Nuts or something?
Heard enough from you already.
Is he dead? Just a rough.
If I want to go, I
I'm
go.
afraid so.
Is he dead?
It's just a
Heard
rough.
enough from you already.
If I want to go, I go.
You'll hear from me later. You'll hear from me later.
Heard enough from you already.
Nuts or something?
The apology could have
You
been
want to
stronger.
be a big guy?
I wonder which way to go.
And there's nothing you can do now. Am I on the air?
Also, consider where we started. Yeah, there's parts of this that definitely sound incomplete, but there's parts of it that are actually starting to really turn into something. Especially that part that we really focused on right here, like this whole section. There's actually a kind of a tension that builds up. There's like an emotion that's coming up. And you saw where these clips came from. They were randomly picked from public domain videos. And we took relatively small clips. And we set out with the intention of ruining them. And the only reason I really said to ruin them was because I personally need to give myself that much leeway, that much permission to do something different than I expect, to step out of my own comfort zone. Because that's the only way I'm going to make something that'll even surprise me. So like I said, we'll go into more effects for the next video. Pulse stretch is a fun one, obviously, for those who know, and distortion type effects. So if you've been following along this long, thank you. I hope this is enlightening and helpful, maybe giving interesting ideas. Ultimately, I'm just trying to show the possibilities here.